most of the cases. And for the drilling damages and the perforation damages, we had a greater sensitivity for the vertical wells, which reduced by over 6,000 barrels to 30,000 barrels, and the reduction in the flow rate for the horizontal wells were far less. So our preferred choice were the horizontal wells. Yes. And next slide, these were the completions for the producer and the injector. For the producers, we have we use the high flow rate producers, which can produce around 20,000 to 30,000 barrels per day. We have a chemical injection sub, which we can use to inject the chemicals in case of any scale formation, and we have a tape out where we can place the sensors and everything. And we have for the injectors, we have a side pocket manual also for the chemical injection. These were the nodal analysis for the horizontal and the vertical wells. The flow rates that can achieve, as you can see here, was much higher for the horizontal well than the vertical well. For the artificial lift design, we compared the gas lift and the ESP for the same water cut, and we got a higher flow rate for the ESPs. And this was the selection of the ESP. It was based on the flow rate, the power consumption, and the stages, and the efficiency. For the sand production, we used the sand production triangle. This is the region. Our reservoir pressure was around 5,000, and the bottom hole pressure 3,000. So it's in the sand-free production region. And another criteria we used as the Brilliant hardness number, which was ranging from 6 to 30 and an average of 10.2, and meaning our formation was consolidated, so we don't have any sand production. This is the surface facilities. We have the pipeline, we have the separator, riser, compressors. Pipeline would be around 250 kilometers. The diameter of the pipe would be 25 inches. And this was the production network. Everyone has their own choke, the riser, the separator, the pipeline going to the onshore. Any issues which we may face are these listed here. For the formation damages caused by the drilling or the production, we may have mitigation, maybe using unbalanced ring for the drilling case, or acidizing in the case of production damages. For the skills form, we have side pocket manuals and chemical injections. In case we have any compartmentalization, we'll be using horizontal wells to go into different parts of the reservoir. And I'll pass it on to the
We've got 2 minutes left.
Me or Valentino? Is she on?
I think so. Can
you guys hear me?
Yes, you're okay, Valentino, that's fine, but you've only got 2 minutes, so I suggest you just do a quick summary.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be good. Okay, great.
You have 2 minutes.
So, we've done very comprehensive economical analysis, and we can confidently say that this investment is very profitable. We see that the undiscounted NPV is over $7.7 billion, and with the return rate of 47%. The payback period is expected to be almost 5 years. So for this evaluation, we consider the oil price to be constant at $50 per barrel. The reason for that is because there's a lot of uncertainty around the future development of the hydrocarbon supply and demand. It's very hard to predict the future trends with the recent drop in prices. And so it was difficult to estimate adequate average oil price through the lifetime of the field data. So the uncertainty government by fluctuation of prices is accounted for by applying the higher discounted rate of 10% in NPV estimation.
Next slide.
On the graph, you can see the production profile. The plateau will be reached in the third year of production and last for 5 years with the maximum rate of 135 million barrels per day. Next slide, please.
Next. Yeah. Next.
Here you can see the 2 scenarios of field development that would happen to this. Scenario A is a platform, fixed platform, and scenario C is a FPSO. On the graph, you see the comparison of 2 options with regards to NPV index and NPV with discount factor. Based on estimated pricing parameters for both scenarios, the case A is much more favorable and the more desirable investment option. Only when you apply the discount factor of 70%, which you can see on the graph to the right, case C becomes a better option, but this makes book projects unprofitable. So, assuming the 10% discount, the recommendation is forward the fixed platform. Next, sorry, the FPS option also covers high environmental impact, so it's less desirable from that perspective as well. Next slide, please.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Sensitivities.
Yes, so here you can see the cost and the sensitivities of the taxation. So the major costs are around building the pipeline, platform, and the drilling. The total capital investment is expected to be at $1.2 billion. The decommissioning costs are estimated at $257 million. In addition, we estimated the sinking fund and the cash flows preceding the abandonment are set aside to cover eventual abandonment costs and financial obligations.
Okay, sorry Valentina, but we have to stop now. Sorry Valentina, we have to stop now because we're already over the time. So we now move into the questions section, so you have 20 minutes for questions. So Valentina, obviously you can stick around to answer any questions that are relevant to what you've done as well, Valentina, that's fine. What I suggest, guys, is if you get sort of up front so that when someone needs to answer, you don't have to come quite so far forward. I think what we'll do is ask Julian, do you want to ask some questions first?
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Nice to present. I'm here. I'll ask some of the same questions I asked the last group. First of all, and hopefully at this time I can figure out which slide is which.
We have them labeled on the bottom right.
The first one is about the semi-variogram. If you can find your slide about the semi-variogram.
Oops. Go up. It's like 22.
Information evaluation.
Yeah. So that one's there it is. This one. Yep.
I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it this way. I've got slide 28, did you say?
29.
29.
29. Oh yeah, I found it, yes. Yeah. So what are the units? So I'm looking at semi-variogram. What are the units for the lag?
The lag must be feet. I did not construct a semi-variogram. I'm pretty sure this one is feet, and the normalized gamma is a percentage.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was the so the lag you should always have a unit, because otherwise people don't know whether it's feet or meters or whatever. Okay, that's that one. Where are we? Sorry, it just takes me a while to find my.
I think I know what you're going to say. I think it's 33,
Oh, yeah.
34.
Okay. Sorry, what was someone saying?
No, it's Matt. I was just saying, I assume you're going to reference the same thing, which is 33, 34. Same, if you want about that, right?
Sorry, I couldn't get.
Okay. Can you just go to 33,
Shall I
34? Are you looking for this, Julian?
Sorry?
Oh, she has a fire alarm.
Oh, you have a fire alarm. No, it's us.
It's us.
Are you a fire alarm going?
Sounds like it, yes.
لطفاً أرجو الانتباه.
Yes.
ونعتبر الألارم
We didn't have a warning that there would be
يوجد من أقرب مخرج.
a drill, so I think we have to assume that we have to do this, I'm afraid, Julian.
In this building.
Alright, we'll be back in.
Julian, it's not a drill, so we'll have to do this, okay?
Okay, I'll just stick here and you've got to disappear, is that right?
Yes, because there's no drill that's been announced.
Okay, I'll be here.
يوجد خروج من أقرب
Okay,
مخرج.
we'll pause this,